Go to IKEA. Don't have money for IKEA? Get a job.
It's just a couch! This isn't life! This is just stuff. And it's become more important to you than living.
Hello friends, welcome back to ReddX Trace Amounts of Science. Today we're getting into /choosing beggars. Oh, those entitled messes, let me tell you. I don't know how they've gotten away from me this long. Truly, I'm so happy to be back at it. So are the Gubbinses, I'm sure. Let's jump into this thing and dunk on the pores, shall we? I guess, yeah, sort of. A little bit. I just looked it up. The last time we made a fresh one of these was like January. I guess the holidays puts me into a choosing beggar bashing mood. So here's someone offering free Thanksgiving meals. She says, hello, I'm able to help 3 small families with Thanksgiving meals. It will not be pre-made food, but rather ingredients to cook the meal yourself. It'll be enough to easily feed 4 and likely still have seconds or leftovers. Dude, hell yeah. I saw a similar post recently offering the same, so I'm following that format. Please no DMs, but comment if this would be of interest to you, and I will draw 3 folks at random by Monday. Preferably you'd be able to pick it up, but if not, we'll find a way to coordinate. Anyone willing to transport for me, please also comment. Thanks, y'all. So nice. You're making somebody's turkey day there, you know? Somebody who might not have delicious food. Now they can make some delicious food. Commenter's very grateful. This would help my family and I, but also this is a blessing to families. Thank you so much for being so kind. Single mother of 1. Thank you for your kindness. And then we've got fucking anonymous member 331. Just the bane of existence. Mother of 6, no need the food. More like looking for help for Christmas. Then go panhandle, okay? Do it somewhere else far away from me. Who the fuck are you to come in here into my thread full of good vibes and cheer and just shit it up because too many people fell out of your vagina? Panhandling on Facebook, not getting the job done. Well, maybe go get a job, you know? Like a real human job. Everybody's looking for fucking help for Christmas. That's like the whole idea of Christmas, okay? But not everybody makes it somebody else's problem. You should be ashamed of yourself. I know you aren't, but whatever. I guess we're gonna move on and find something else to dig our claws into. Here's somebody that inherited a house, and they want you to pay for the roof of the house they inherited. I don't think I'm gonna do any of that. So my bestie is still looking for some help with funds to help renovate her childhood home. The roof is completely done. We've had the electrician in 2 times now. We've hired a contractor to help with the other things going on in the house. She's had a little hiccup when she was rear-ended in her car in September. Another hiccup when one of her cats got sick and was brought into the emergency vet. I'm sharing again in hopes that I can help get her a little more funds. Thank you for donating or sharing. Please no negative comments. Thank you. I mean, the roof does look like shit, but I don't know, dude. Haven't strangers done enough for you at a certain point? Just say thank you. Oh, I really appreciate all the help. $13,000 to the goal, and that thing's already filled out. That's like a $30,000 goal, isn't it? So you've gotten well over $15,000. Thank you, everybody. The roof is close now. I'll fucking pick myself up by the bootstraps and do the last half myself. Something like that. You don't have, like, things you could sell or investments or something? It really comes down to panhandling to strangers on the internet? Fuck, man. I guess I do that in some capacity. You know, every video I'm like, hey guys, sign up on the Patreon or the YouTube membership because it helps us out a lot month to month. I say things like that. But it's like also I'm delivering you a video every day for free. I would do it even if you didn't pay, you know? Putting things out into the world. What is she putting out into the world? Shitty, sad Facebook post. I got a thing for free, but it wasn't nice enough. You guys have to make my free thing nicer for me. Tell me where it is. I'm gonna go and burn it down. Anyway, top contributor. Oh yeah, that's like the Reddit mod of Facebook groups, basically. I think ReddX does have a Facebook presence too. I don't think we post there enough. Anyway, top contributor comes in and says, this was posted a year ago and raised thousands, but with a more detailed story about how it was a house inherited for free. You already raised the funds to do a roof. It's fortunate you received a house for no cost. That's awesome. But you should be paying to renovate it yourself if you want the house. But it's a handwritten breakdown of costs from a hired contractor. I don't know. It just gives me fishy vibes. You have a contractor that types things up. He shows up to the job site with a little typewriter. Nah, it's handwritten because we're saving you guys money on the roof that you're gonna buy me. And somebody responds, hey bitch, the whole roof had to get torn down. How about you go screw yourself, okay? And then somebody else comes in and says, I'd like a GoFundMe to do some traveling. Yeah, you could totally try. The person comes back in and says, coolio, set one up and give it a go. I'll be the first to make a donation for you. And then they respond to them and say, well, if you can't help yourself, how would you be able to donate? just the sickest dunk. I love that. You ain't got the money to throw around, all right? Save it for your stupid ass roof. Somebody else says, this went around a year ago. Literally, same thing, a year ago. What happened with the people offering to help then? Yeah, a mystery, isn't it? They got fuck all. They realized that the road to hell is paved with good intentions. The actual OP returns and says, it's still ongoing. I work a minimum wage job, so getting this all done is taking and will continue to take some time. Roof is finally done though. Now it's on to the next step. I can't get a mortgage. I can't get another loan. I have to try and get this done on my own. Asking for help is not something I like to do, but there are still some good people in this world who may be willing to lend a hand. Yeah, they did already. The goodwill meter is a bit tapped out. You gotta wait for it to recharge somewhat. I guess the year. She thought the cooldown was a year. It's not. It's a decade. She says, I did have some donations in the past, yes, but the roof was $30,000 alone, and I did not receive anywhere near that much in donations. And the very few people that offered to actually lend a hand physically have all fell through, unfortunately. Oh, poor you. Everybody didn't do enough for me, guys. You have to do some more. I'm so enraged by this. What gives you the audacity? Like, truly? I'm asking. She posts again, but repeats herself a lot. I'm just gonna read the somewhat fresh part. Asking for help's not something I like to do, but there's still some good people in the world who might be willing to lend a hand. Hence why GoFundMes became a thing in the first place. There are still some good people who want to help others do good. What? Do good? Just build me a house? Yeah, then I'll totally do good, but only if you guys build me a house first. Whatever happened to people lifting each other up instead of tearing each other down? Hey, look, I'm more than willing to lift you up. If you come to me with good or service of some sort, I'm more than willing to pay a fair market price. But what you're handing me is just a bunch of bullshit. The world hasn't given me enough quite yet. How fucking dare you? The audacity. Truly. Anyway, she says, whatever this world is coming to sucks. Yeah, and you're the prime example of it, stupid. If you don't like it, just move on. What is being rude or an a-hole gonna accomplish? A few likes or a few laughs? I guess if that makes you feel better about yourself, then who am I to judge? Okay, sweet. Then we're agreed. I shall continue to mock you relentlessly. Thank you, blank, for trying to help me out. I appreciate you. Oh yeah, totally. Like anybody gives a fuck except for blank, who is probably just your alt account. He says, I was all for your friend's posts and your efforts until you made this comment and claimed you're working a minimum wage job. Your profile clearly shows you work at blank, which is a union job, so you're clearly not working for minimum wage and you receive other employee benefits. Damn, now the whole script got flipped. It's getting off into the weeds now. Can we fucking steer it back onto the path, please? OP says, cashiers make minimum wage. What does being union have to do with anything? Just because I'm part of a union company doesn't mean I make good money. I wish I did, because then I wouldn't have to put myself out here asking for help like this. And benefits definitely is no help when it comes to needing extra money. I need some dental work done, and I'm sure I'm covered for like 80%. Same with eye care. I still have to pay some out of pocket too, so nothing you said is relevant. Oh, look at me with my fucking eye and dental insurance. Boo-hoo! Oh, feel terrible for me. Won't you fix my roof as well? Everything you represent is horrible. Do you realize that? All you do is fucking take. I'm sick and tired. All right? Somebody else jumps in and says, oh yeah, aren't you the little detective? I'd use another word, but it's too close to Sunday. Sunday Funday? ReddX live streams? What? Check us out. If you're around Sunday afternoons, ReddX is live, generally. Rising contributor says, good on you. Admire the outside-the-box thinking, commitment, and work ethic. Sorry you have to explain to the there we are thens out there. There we are then? What the fuck is that? I don't know what that is. Well, there we are then. Lol, I need funds for my rent, please, and some cash for gambling. Anonymous member just dunking. Love to see it. Same, I need a fence and some floors. Admirable you're trying to fix this up and have sunk so much money into it. I wonder if the blank for carpenters would be willing to donate labor. And they read that post. They're like, don't tag me in that shit. No, sirree. We don't work for free. Anonymous says, some people would love to be in this situation, to be honest. A roof renovation is a privilege for many. Yeah, your little shit went viral. You got a 5-figure sum dumped in your lap, and you still couldn't fucking get it all done. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Like I said, that goodwill meter, it's reaching absolute zero. Somebody says, I'd like a fence for my childhood home. Could I get some donations? Yeah, sure. Everybody. It's just a free donation party. If you come with a sad enough story. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I don't know what Facebook group this is, but I want to go ask for free stuff too now. I mean, why not, you know? Shoot your shot or something like that. It seems like they'll drop 10 grand in your lap. Just be like, yeah, I need a roof real bad. It's my childhood home. You don't understand. Really weird behavior, really pathetic behavior. You know, it shows your lack of belief in yourself that you lay down and you're just like, I need a handout from strangers. I can't make it if I don't get some money from people who don't actually know me. You're a moron. And the Gubbinses will tell you so. Go ahead, get after him, Dark One.
She inherited a mortgage-free asset, the ultimate financial head start, and immediately turned it into a public begging bowl. She demands the working class subsidize her incompetence, then spews profanity when her lies are exposed. She is a landlord with the soul of a leech. Dark Gubbins.
Landlord with the soul of a leech. I guess, yeah, both of those things really do apply. Great job. Love to see it. How about you, young one?
She get free cave. Big cave, and she still cry. She too weak to fix roof. She beg tribe for shiny rocks while she sit on lazy bottom. When Hunter ask question, she scream like angry possum. She useless Gubbins.
I mean, she is that. Everybody likes shiny rocks, okay? But you have to get off lazy bottom. As far as who to pick, I guess I'll go with Dark Gubbins. I like both of them pretty good. Original Gubbins sort of more back to caveman vibes these days, which is nice. But still, I think Dark One clinches it, so, there you go. There you go! We'll get into another post. Hopefully it doesn't spike my blood pressure like this one did. Well, hey, look at this specimen. Looking for a babysitter. My current babysitter, whom we love very, very much, is going back to school at the end of next month. I'm looking for someone who can come to my home and watch my 3 kiddos. 3-year-old boy and my 1-year-old twins. Monday through Friday, 8:15 a.m. to 4:15 p.m. $5 an hour. up to $200 a week. Damn, bro, that's grim. The kind of childcare that you're going to get for $5, I mean, probably just stay home. Do it yourself, you know? Save the $5. That is crazy work. 3 children and twins? You want me to do that for $5 now? No, thank you. No, thank you. You gotta really like kids to do that. And maybe... Never mind. Look at, I don't want it to end tragically, so I'm not going to speak it out loud. Jesus Christ. We'll move into the next one, I guess. Get this away from me, please. Our next OP asks, am I being used? Blank, that sparkly dress you brought her so much, she even sleeps in it. And OP says, oh, she's adorable. ChoosingBeggars says, she's a girly girl. I always think of you when she wears it, as I'm so grateful that you spoil the girls. XXX. I don't think you're being used. It's concerning to me that you think an expression of gratitude is somebody trying to use you. That's very concerning to me. But then again, you clearly know this person better than I do. You know, is she the type that uses people? I guess I could see it being spun that way. It's really hard to tell from just the text message. Probably Reddit is going to be like, yeah, she's totally using you. But that's mostly because they're miserable human beings. For what I'm seeing just on the surface, not reading into this person's character at all, I think it's just an expression of gratitude. Hey, thanks for spoiling my kids. That's pretty fucking neato. You know? It doesn't say, I hope you'll do it again. She needs more dresses like that one. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Although I will say maybe talk to a therapist at some point. If you felt like that was something you needed. I feel like it's something you need. Do you feel the same? Anyway, whatever. Next post. Here's another sob story from a poor lady who ran out of gas. She says, do you know anyone who would help me out? Immediately opening with that shit. I'm not even going to respond. I'm going to block you. I don't know you. Don't ask me for a favor, okay? Why would I know somebody that could help you out? Who the fuck are you? But OP asks, with? I don't understand. And she says, well, gas kinda stuck. And he says, where? She says, my dad, Niagara Falls. OP says, I'm in Newark. And she says, I'm sorry. OP says, yeah, I don't understand how I can help. You're really giving him the benefit of the doubt here, OP. I don't understand where that's coming from. Like, we all know what this is. You know, it's going to be you Venmo me. I need some money digitally. Like, they never want to interact with you ever again. Just send the money and they'll move on. What I'd actually suggest is getting a link grabber. Seeing if you could get them to click the disguised link grabber and find out their actual location, you know? Sorry, I don't think I have enough gas to send you to get from Uzbekistan to Newark. She says, do you know anyone who could send like 30 Cash App or Venmo? It's like fucking clockwork, you know? I know a lot of people don't like doing that, and I understand completely. OP says, well, you said you're out of gas. Are you trying to get back to Newark? And she says, yeah, I'm stuck in Niagara Falls. And OP says, could I see your empty gas gauge, please? Yes, just show me the empty gas gauge and I will send you $30. She says, yeah, hold on. And sure enough, that is what resembles an empty gas gauge. OP says, please don't be offended. I just really don't know you. Please take the same picture, but holding 3 fingers up in the picture. See, at this point, you get into like your Photoshop skills and whatnot. And at that point, why even be a scammer? Like, you could find better pay elsewhere. I'm pretty sure. ChoosingBeggars says, I'm trying. I just have a baby crying. All my kids here. I'm sorry. Well, you sound like an irresponsible mother. If I could just be honest with you for a moment. How did you take your kids into the middle of nowhere, visiting your dad, nonetheless, a relative who presumably would give you gas money, and now you're just stranded wherever. This is the worst lie that I've ever heard. Okay, I do kind of love OP calling him out on it though. Yeah, just send me the picture. 3 fingers. I'll send you $30. $10 per finger. It's a pretty good fucking rate, isn't it? OP says, yeah, just take your time. It's not that hard to take a pic. And she says, yes, hold on. It never happened. She never sent the picture. Just a big back and forth with a dumb scammer. I don't understand. Can't you have a better story than this? Like, is your dad broke too? I thought we were building generational wealth in this family. I want to get the Gubbins' take on this one. Why not?
He exploits the image of a crying infant to manipulate strangers into funding his incompetence. He claims to be stuck at a tourist destination while simultaneously begging for cash to return to Newark. This is not a crisis. It is a clumsy, low-effort con from a man who has replaced dignity with a copy-paste script. Dark Gubbins.
And like, if you're copying and pasting that tripe, like, get a better story. What is wrong with you? I like that Gubbins also assume that it's a man from Uzbekistan. So, let's see what the young one has to say.
He smells like hot car seat and dirty coins. He uses the crying baby picture to beg for shiny rocks. He is not stuck. He is a parasite looking for a vein. He probably eats old French fries he finds under the seat. Gubbins.
That's decently unhinged. You can live off those French fries under the seats. Hot car seat and dirty coins. I'm gonna give the point to Gubbins. Fuck it. I gotta. Dark Gubbins, like, yeah, I guess there wasn't that much to dig down into. It is a low-effort con. He stated it as it was, but Gubbins went beyond. Eating car seat French fries is like one of my favorite pastimes. Pretty sure it's America's favorite pastime, too. Let's keep it rolling, I suppose. This choosing beggar wants free labor for my benefit. Read description, please. Anyone interested in doing these puzzles for free? Can I take the puzzle home? No, you have to keep the puzzles here. I have too many puzzles that I want to do, and I have these, but I can't trade or sell because I'm not 100% positive that all the pieces are there, but they should be. If you're close, I'd be happy to drop them off, or whichever ones you're interested in, and then if all the pieces are there, I can pick them back up so I can trade them for other puzzles. Thanks. So I don't get to keep the puzzle. I just complete it and tell you if all the pieces are there. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna complete it, and then I'm gonna lie to you and say it's definitely missing pieces. And then I'm gonna glue it to a board and hang it up on my wall. Big wall of puzzles. I think that's what I'm gonna do with the last, 20, 30 years of my life. I'm just gonna get really boring and read the newspaper every day. Yeah, that's about the existence. That's about the speed that I'm going for. Although then you might end up like this person who apparently likes puzzles, but also can't be fucked to actually do them. I just collect the puzzles. I don't actually put them together. That part's stupid. Maybe you don't like puzzles as much as you thought you did then. I don't know. I just want to throw that out there. It's the dumbest shit ever. I love choosing beggars. It's so stupid, dude. Our next choosing beggar is offering some Jara floorboards that are in very good conditions for only $3,000. But there is a catch, however. Last chance. Around 80 square meters of floorboard. Looks stunning. You just gotta be ready to come and pull it out yourself. Yeah, it's a bit of light demolition. Essentially, you pay $3,000 and treat it like a rec room. Just go in there with a hammer and start digging through the walls and shit. I paid the $3,000. Okay, I get to do whatever I want now. Yes, the floorboards are coming up too. The only part of the entire house that I was actually gentle with, because that's the part that I was stupid enough to pay for, apparently. Like, how much do they cost new? Can I just go buy new ones? I think I'm just gonna go buy new ones. Good luck with your stupid thing. I'll see you later. Bye. Here's another childcare one, which is just, it's always really concerning to see. I need a live-in nanny and housekeeper wanted, female, private residence. I have a 2nd and 7th grader looking for a responsible, trustworthy live-in nanny/housekeeper to join our home and help care for my 2 children. This is a great opportunity for someone seeking stability, privacy, and the ability to save money. Private room. $20,000 annual salary, room and board included, access to a car and gas stipend, groceries covered, included on our family cell phone plan, minimal expenses, potential to save $1,000 per month. Ideal for a student with online or flexible school hours. Yeah, you going to night school, motherfucker. You wait till my kids is asleep and then you go to school. Although the job does have some basic benefits, it's better than the $200 a week, like, that was, with 1-year-old twins. At least, 2nd and 7th graders, they sort of got their own shit figured out. It's sort of okay. I guess I could see it, but, like, you would have to have, like, not shit else going on. You know what I mean? That salary is super low for 2 jobs, essentially. Nanny/housekeeper. And you're on call. That's the worst. Like, you say live in like it's a good thing, but I know you're gonna ring a little bell and expect me to come prancing into the living room. I'm not gonna do it! Anyway, 40 hours a week, Monday through Thursday, occasional weekends with notice. Must sleep in the home Monday through Thursday nights. Most weekends off. Yeah, most. We just there's a little caveat there. House rules, non-negotiable. Doors are locked at midnight and reopen at 7 a.m. Oh yeah, I guess you're not paying for those hours too, are you? The hours where I'm fucking held hostage in your house 4 days a week? I don't think I like that none too much. There are no men allowed in my home under any circumstances. You're not married, are you, lady? A well-behaved small child is okay. Female preferred. No male children over age of 11. Bro, you really got a fucking complex about it. What's going on there? No drugs or illegal activity. Must be clean and organized. My standard of clean. Must be able to drive. Background check required. No criminal history or CPS involvement. Drama-free environment. This is a long-term, stable position for the right person. If you're responsible, dependable, and looking for a safe place to live and work, this could be a great fit. No, I don't think it's going to work out. You definitely seem the type that likes to keep things tightly tied. And I don't think I'm very much like that. So gratefully, I'm going to have to decline your shit-ass offer with the garbage pay. And then they're like, you get free nights and weekends on our cell phone plan and get to borrow the car whenever I let you. Like, fuck you. I feel like a prisoner. It's really not a job. You would literally be a prisoner. You slave for the kids all day, and then at night, you're locked in for 7 hours. Night is when I get up to most of my shenanigans. I like going out at night. Nope, we simply can't do it. I don't think it's the most unhinged choosing beggar that I've ever seen. Like, I could imagine somebody, like, freshly out of high school or something being like, yeah, I guess. It's better than fucking working at McDonald's, isn't it? Putting the fries in the bag. Maybe. McDonald's actually paying pretty fucking good these days. Like, $28 an hour cruise shift. I'm like, well, shit, maybe I should. Nah, I'd hate it. Talking shit on YouTube's way better. Let's get into another one, shall we? I don't want to throw this one to the Gubbins. The Gubbinses don't care about this. It's middle of the road. They'll be like, yeah, actually, sounds kind of okay, probably. They never say that. They're just as unhinged as I am, and I love them for it. Here's a post from Vancouver Free Stuff. Hey, everybody, free stuff in Vancouver. Come get it out. Or fucking Panhandle, I guess. Hi everyone, I'm moving up to kids in a new place and I'm trying to set it up little by little. I'm looking for a few essentials, preferably in good condition and in light or neutral tones. Scandinavian farmhouse or coastal style would be perfect. Yeah, you guys fucking design the house for me too, alright? I've got a list of essentials that I need, but I'm not going to pay any money for them. I want you... I want you to pay for and bring me the essentials that I need for no reason other than out of the goodness of your heart. And I would say thank you. I would say thank you publicly on a Facebook page, probably, if I remember. The truth be told, you better hurry up because there are people lining up to bring me essentials right now. I need a rectangular dining table with chairs, white or a light wood like pine. You know they make this it's a cool invention. It's called paint. You can buy it in any color and you can make whatever you want, whatever color you want. It's like fucking full customization unlock for everything in your life. It's crazy. It's crazy. I need a queen mattress, new or almost new. I'm gonna buy a new mattress and shit on it and then give it to you. I'm gonna say there's just one stain, it's kind of small. I will sleep soundly at night knowing that you slumber in my poo stain. I also need a bed frame with 2 nightstands. Yeah, do not come in here with one fucking nightstand, I'm telling you right now. I need a sofa bed in neutral colors. Bro, you have the poo mattress. What do you need the sofa for? I'm gonna have to wait until tomorrow to get you the sofa. I'm gonna eat a big dinner tonight and get you that sofa nice and early in the morning. Poo sofa. The color should be gray or taupe or beige, not dark colors. You know, there's this neat new thing called reupholstery, and you can buy basically any fabric and make the sofa whatever color you want. A small, round coffee table, white or light wood. A small bathroom cabinet, white or light wood. Cookware, dishes, cutlery, and kitchen basics in good condition. Do you want wood cutlery? I'm gonna bring you a big pot made of wood. Ignore the fact that it smells like gasoline. Just put it on your stove, okay? Nothing burns quite like white or light wood. A large area rug for the living room, a microwave that works good, any other nice home essentials that could help make a cozy, relaxing space. Yeah, like a refrigerator? No, I'm not giving you any fucking ideas. I don't know what I can do as far as cozy, relaxing space. Maybe you don't deserve a cozy, relaxing space. Because if you did deserve one, then you'd have one, right? You would have earned it yourself. But you're waiting around for people to fucking hand it to you. I hate it. Like, okay, it doesn't hurt to ask, but also, like, who the fuck are you? Thank you guys so much for your kindness and support. Oh, yeah. I love it. Make sure when you use that wooden pot covered in gasoline that you turn the fire up really high, okay? If you could also knock the flaming bowl of accelerant onto the floor in a panic of some sort, that would really help me with destroying all the items that you own. Because, like, yes, the world is a cruel place, but also I'm doing you the favor of really putting you down to rock bottom, you know? Then you can see how much better you had it when you had at least, like, a roof over your head and things like that. So what? We don't have a white or light wood small bathroom cabinet and 2 nightstands and all this shit. Like, go to IKEA. Don't have money for IKEA? Get a job. Save $20 a month. They make the cheapest crap imaginable, okay? You could afford it. You could afford it if you saved up for 2 months. But you don't want to. You don't have the willpower, the wherewithal, or you just think that somebody's going to do it for free, for no reason. Because I exist, I might as well ask. Shame has really gone the way of the dinosaur in society, you know? I really want to go on a whole fucking tangent about it, But I guess now's not the time or the place. I'll just find something else and try and get my mind off it. So here we go. Roll the dice one more time. Alright, this looks fun. This is sort of like the new version of cold calling, you know, where people just hop into your inbox and they're like, let me sell you some shit. He says, hello, my name is Blank. I'm a professional singer. I noticed that you have amazing art. I checked your website and your prices do not align with your work. $100 for a sculpture is ridiculous, and I will not be paying. However, I have 710 very loyal followers. You know, you're not gonna come in here with fucking less than 4 digits and try and finesse me out of something for free. Truth be told, I don't care if you got 1 million followers. You should pay just like everybody else. You should probably pay double if you really want to support the business in some way. How much do you believe in the thing that I do? Sign up on the Patreon, I'm serious. He says, I would like to use your art in a music video. I do not have money to pay, but my exposure will be plenty. Yeah, I'll just let the landlord know that I'm paying rent and exposure this month. Fuck off. I can tell by your account and your bio you need money, so here's what I will need. 4 sculptures, 18 paintings. What the fuck? Yeah, I'll whip those up in a GIF for you. What are you talking about? I could tell by your bio that you need money, so I'm just gonna stand here and demand things for free. Like, what planet are you living on? Nobody gives a shit about your stupid music video. The 710 people that follow you, really, they just feel bad for you, you know? They saw a weird guy trying to do a thing on the internet, and they're like, I guess I can respect that. And I've been on both ends of that equation before. Anyway, he says, I need a classical royal vibe, as that is what my work is. You have 24 hours to respond. Customers should be your main priority. I will be very happy to work with you. So please text me and we can work stuff out. Thanks. You can find out what I look like on my profile. Yeah, I definitely don't give a shit about that. What are you talking about? OP does respond within the 24 hours, but she says simply, no. Yeah, I love that. All that shit that you said, probably it's copy-paste. Probably sent it to a bunch of different people. You always see those marketing emails. I saw your YouTube videos or your podcast or your such and such, and we really like your work. Would you please click our link or respond to our email so we know that this email is active? No. I report you to spam and mute you. I won't even respond no. Like, I don't want you to know that this inbox is monitored. You might send more things to it in that case. But yeah, the offer's fucking ludicrous. 4 sculptures and 18 paintings. Let's get that correct. For a fucking music video. Oh my god. What? Seriously, what planet are you living on?
She want 22 shiny things for 0 clams. She say she professional with tiny tribe of 700. My fleas have bigger tribe. She want royal vibe. Me give her club vibe. Bonk. She's gonna get ungood right in the bunga. Gubbins.
Ungood right in the bunga, dude. Oh, God. That's really good. How about you, Dark One? Step up to the plate, take your swing, score's all tied up. I guess we'll see how it goes.
She attempts to barter with 710 followers, a currency with less economic value than dryer lint. She demands a classical royal vibe, and sets a 24-hour deadline to mask the humiliating reality that she cannot afford a single $100 sculpture. She is not a patron of the arts. She is a delusional panhandler in a plastic tiara. Dark Gubbins.
I like it pretty good. The horrifying reality that you can't afford a $100 sculpture. And still you have the audacity to fucking sneak in the inbox to ask me for 22 things. Thank you for the calculation on that one, Gubbins. I didn't know you know how to math. I think Ungud and the Bungud takes it for the day. I'm a simple man, okay? What can I say? You earned it. You earned it again. Dark Gubbins still giving strong performances, but perhaps Choosing Beggars is a difficult format because, you don't really walk around in their head. It's just like, they're greedy, mostly. They're entitled to things. But God, I love to hate it. So congratulations, Gubbins. Here we go. That's our boy. He really made his dreams come true again today. 2 in a row for Gubbins. What'll happen on, I guess, Monday when I return with the content? I guess we'll have to stay tuned and find out now, won't we? At some point, I'll maybe this weekend, make a little victory dance animation for him and see how people feel about that. But for now, it be what it be. I thank you so much for joining me on our Choosing Beggars adventure. I asked you for Patreon twice. I'm asking you a third time now, and I'm hoping that'll be the lucky charm. We've also got our podcasts, Spotify and iTunes. Steam games coming up. Waifu Pilled. Oh, it's going to be so good. You're going to love it. We've also got Fourth Wall for the merch. Little coffee cup on the overlay is available over there. And it's pretty cheap, actually. Definitely get the big one, though, because you need a lot of coffee. I appreciate you guys watching, hanging out, for real, doing the thing every day. You guys are amazing. You want to know why I don't have to get on the internet and beg for a free roof? Because you guys see the thing that I do and decided that it provides value for you. I've said since the beginning I'll do it as long as I possibly can, and truly thank you for joining me, friends. Always remember that you are loved, you are worthy, you definitely deserve it, and until the next one, friends, bye-bye.
Nani baka